Just a question for Dr. Parker. At UNCITRAL, one of the areas that we've been looking at, that we've done a lot of work in, is public procurement, and we've produced a model law on that. Something that the Commission is considering as a possible subject is public-private partnerships. And I'm wondering, since you talked about investment for economic development, if you have any thoughts or views on the value of public-private partnerships for that kind of work.
On government procurement, what was one of the areas that was problematic, and we looked at the Pacific Island together with SOEs and pricing public-private partnerships. Made economic studies of performance of organisations providing services in just about every sector suggests that the more competitive the environment and the degree to which there is private ownership does increase productivity. So turning scarce resources into outputs that people want. If you want to do that as efficiently as possible, it's good to have competition and private involvement in investment. The more the government takes direct control with its sovereign power and whatever, the more it's likely to distort competition, because competitors may think that this public-private partnership is underwritten by a tax guarantee or has access to special powers of the state in terms of privileges and whatever. So you've got to be careful with crowding out other competition to the extent that the public-private partnership goes ahead. Also, it's not possible to write a contract like a public-private partnership that easily. The more you concede to the private investor, the lower the cost of obtaining capital will be. So it's a political trade-off. I'm not sure there is a need fundamentally from an economic point of view for the state to be involved in ownership, because there are large capital markets out there. Look, certainly public-private partnerships perform more efficiently than purely state-owned monopolies, to the extent there's more competition and regulatory supervision. So it's all in degrees of performance. The question really is the public choice one, is why are the most competitive, efficient arrangements not the ones we see dominating? And there are some answers for that, but even New Zealand, which attempted a fairly light-handed radical privatisation regime, in the long run that politically proved unsustainable, even though it was by 1996 delivering 6% economic growth per annum. So there is, I think, some deep sort of institutional design issues that make it hard for the government not in the end to make even partial ownership problematic. And the big challenge is to work out how to actually get the governments to have confidence that private capital and private corporations in a competitive market can probably deliver more for the government in terms of revenues and ability to allocate resources to assist people who need it, poor and sick and others. That seems to be a huge challenge globally.
Anyone quick? Well, I'm sure if you have any other questions, you can ask them over coffee, and we'll conclude then. I'd like to thank our speaker. Oh, big one.
I'd just like to make a quick correction. Jean-Yves is a little jet lagged, and she said I was her supervisor for her PhD thesis. I did not have that honor. I was her external examiner. So I'd like that corrected for the record. Thank you.
Well, I'd like you to join with me in thanking the panel for a very, very enlightening, a very, very controversial presentation, and very informative.